Hello everyone, good morning. It's 11 a.m. That means that we will start shortly, but just to let you know that we are waiting for our technical experts as well. So we'll start this after 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, we are waiting for other attendees. Okay, so first of all, thank you for joining us today, and let's wait these few more minutes before we start. Okay, thank you. Okay, I think that we can start shortly. I see that we have 17 attendees, so we're still waiting for some experts, but okay, let's start. So hello everyone. Again, welcome on our third webinar related to the third open call for your use cases in XR2 industry project. First of all, thank you for joining us today. Let me introduce ourselves. On our board, we have today right now, so far, 4 speakers, our technical experts from our XR2 Industry Project technical partners. With us are Mark Piuzzi and Chad Bensenir-Vergniaud from Links, as well as processes, and Erwin Delay from the Support Square. Hello, we are waiting for Mariano Alcaniz from Project Coordinator, Universidad Politécnica de Valencia. I hope that Mariano will join soon. Today with me are my colleagues from Funding Box, Katarzyna Puchała and Maria Paez. My name is Rafał Oświęcimka. And before we start, let me remember our housekeeping rules. So you will be muted during the entire presentation. If you have any questions, please put them in a chat. We'll try to answer them at the end of the session. So if you have any technical questions, then we will try we'll be happy to answer them in the Q&A session in the end of this webinar. And one last information, this meeting is recorded for dissemination and reporting purposes. Okay, so get the ball rolling. I see that Mariano, he just joined right now. And okay, so I just give the floor to Mariano. I don't know, you would like to present your screen, or you would like to follow with our presentation?
Yes, good morning. Sorry about my delay. I had some problems with Zoom. Yeah, you can manage yourself, please, the slides. Yes.
Okay, so Katarzyna, if you could change the slide, and let's start.
Okay, so good morning to everybody to this meeting in order to present the third open call of the XR2Industry project. Please, next slide. Well, just an overview of our project. XR2Industry, it's a project that the final objective is to develop a European mixed reality, extended reality headset, completely made in Europe. And one of the goals as well is to provide a human-centric solutions, both from a hardware point of view and software point of view. So we can, with a special focus on safety, ergonomics, and efficiency. And well, the final objective as well is to provide an optimal solution for industry applications. So that's the main reason of this third open call. Next slide, please. That's the main reason for this third open call, because the whole project is a 36-month project. And with this is the budget, and the main part of the budget is dedicated to 3 open calls. So we launched the first open call that was very focused on hardware deployments. And after we have also launched the second open call that was focused on software issues. And now this third open call, it's dedicated to provide solutions, or to provide solutions to the industry. In this project, we are 8 partners. First of all, we are the coordinators at Universidad Politécnica of Valencia. And one of the main partners of this project is Lynx, that is the provider of the headsets. And we have, regarding the software, support Altiria and T-Corp that are in charge of developing all the software ecosystem around the headset. And we have, for the use case, is in charge of Flux. And regarding all the GDPR and data management plan issues, it's Maui Munji. And regarding all the setup of the open call is FSTP, Funding Box. Next slide, please. Well, in this third open call, we want to select up to 4 consortiums, and that is composed by 1 research team and 1 end use. And the final objective of this call is to test the XR platform that we have developed previously, both regarding the OC1 and OC2. This is the maximum amount of budget for each use case that we plan to support. And the deadline for this open call will be the 12th of August. Next slide, please. Well, if you want, Rafal, you can better explain that part, and I can take the floor when explaining the use cases, right? If you agree.
Okay, sure. So in general, right now, I can give the floor to Katarzyna Puchała from Funding Box, and she can present more about the rules of the application, how to get the grant. Okay, Katarzyna?
Thank you. So in this open call, we are looking for consortia, and the consortia should consist of two entities, in which one is a research team and the second one is end user. The specific regulations about research teams definitions you can find in Guide for Applicants. Maybe now go back to you, Mariano.
Yes. Well, what we are looking for in this OC3 is to test, as I said before, the XR platform. And for that, we have provided 4 use cases in order that we want to provide that the solutions that we have developed are human-centric. And also, we want also to test the platforms, hardware and software platforms that we have developed in order to assess them in near to operation in collaboration with end users. That's the idea. So what we want to achieve is activities to cover different tests in industrial settings, and we also want to put a special focus on SHS. So the work that we are performing can benefit for the XR and research communities. Next slide, please. Well, as I said before, this is the financial support for each use case. And these are the distribution of the funds. And also this open call will have a technical mentoring during the 12-month support program. And it's composed of these 3 stages. We have a stage 1 for individual mentoring plan of 2 months. After that, we have the stage 2 for the beta testing. Each winner will have a 5 months for developing that. And after that, we have the stage 3 in order to analyze the solution that has been developed during the next 5 months. Well, the TRR that we are requesting is about 7 or 8 at the time of application. That means that what we are looking for is mostly to have prototypes that can be demonstrated in an operational environment. This will be, the final TRLL that we are facing in these developments of the OC3. Next slide. And well, these are the challenges that we have designed for this Open Call 3. So, as I said before, we have 4 use cases. The first use case is facing training. So, what we are looking for here is to develop mixed reality training systems in order that we can show that using this platform will enhance the training in industrial settings. So we are facing, or what we want to develop there, it's to be integrated with the XR2Industry platform, both hardware and software. And what we want to achieve here is to design training scenarios that will include learning objectives. So at the end of the day, what we want to provide is how we can enhance training outcomes using our platform. The second one is guided in assembly and maintenance. It's a real-time application when what we want to provide is to see if we are able to develop a use case showing that this mixed reality workflow can reduce errors and duration for the developments. The third one is focused on safety awareness. I mean, what we want to develop there, it's a mixed reality tool that can provide in real time, information that is relevant to minimize problems or hazards in industrial settings. And the fourth one, it's much more very focused. I mean, what we want to provide is to demonstrate it's if we can use this platform in very regulated environments like pharma, bio, or in clean room settings, where what we can show is that mostly in UX developments that we can provide that we can, have a control of the applications using very natural user interface like voice and gestures. So this is a very focused on UX probabilities or UX capabilities, sorry, of the solution. Next slide. Well, here, Katarina, if you want, you can explain better that.
Yes, I will take over from here. So the evaluation process after submitting the application is admissibility and eligibility check conducted by Funding Box. So in this part, we mostly check if the applicants are coming from the eligible countries that can be founded by Horizon Europe. Then there is an out of scope screening that is proceed between the partners of the project. Then, if there is a rejection on this stage, the applicants get notified by email, and if they are still considered, then there is an independent individual evaluation where 3 external experts are evaluating the proposals. And from this stage, there is a ranking list, after which a consensus meeting from selection committee is conducted. And after consensus meeting, there is a final list of finalists and also a reserve list. And at this stage, also all the applicants that will not be invited for the formal check and SGA signature will be notified, as well as applicants that will end up on the reserve list. And after formal check, where our compliance and legal team is checking the legal status of the entities, the applicants are invited to sign an SGA, and after SGA, they work with partners and come up with individual mentoring plan and officially enter the project. I think I already explained the most part. In external evaluation, maybe that's worth mentioning, there are 3 main groups that are being checked by external experts, and that's excellence, impact, and implementation. Eligibility criteria are as follows. So all the questions that are included in a form must be answered. The application must be submitted on time. Only one proposal from the same applicant can be considered. Application must be written in English. The project has to have an European dimension. There must be no conflict of interest with any of the consortiums. Healthy finances are a must. It will also be checked at the stage of formal check. And the project should be based on the original work. and the public deliverables are mandatory. So that these three criteria are considered on during external check of the proposals. So the excellence will evaluate ambition, innovation, the soundness of the approach, and gender dimension. Impact will analyze market opportunity, competition, commercial strategy, and scalability. Additionally, environmental and social impact. And implementation will consider the team and resources. So how to apply? You can apply through dedicated webpage on Funding Box platform. By filling out the form after clicking on Apply Now, where you have to set up an account, start a new application, fill out the application, and remember about submitting the application, because we are noticing that a lot of application that has been started are still in a draft. So all of the additional informations and more detailed description of the regulations regarding the open call can be found in a guide for applicants and frequently asked questions that are also on the main page of the open call. And please remember to apply until the 12th of August. I already asked you to apply before the deadline. The deadline is not till the midnight, so please remember to submit your application till 5 p.m. On 12. And if you have any further questions, you can contact us on the dedicated help desk email. Thank you. Now the Q&A part. So I give the floor to consortium partners. If you have any technical questions, if you have any questions regarding open call and the platform, you can ask me or Rafał.
Okay, so maybe I will start with these first two questions which we have on the chat. The first from Ulysses. Will the recording and slides be available after the meeting? So the plan is that we will add the recording from this webinar on our YouTube channel, on Funding Box channel on YouTube. Then you should find this recording from this meeting. The second one, it is about tier level from Ogun Kidney. So is the tier level 7-8 required on application or on delivery? So regarding the guide for applicants, the solution submitted to the XR2Industry project must have a TRL of 7 or 8 at the time of application. Yeah, so this is the requirements. So when you are applying, you have to be on this specific level, TRL 7 or 8. The next one, it is from Alejandra Del Valle. The question is related to the outcomes of OC2. 4 challenges were identified, of which 2 are expected to be addressed, and the definition of the use cases requested in OC3 is entirely dependent on the software that will be available. Could you tell us what type of software will be developed and the main technologies to be used? I don't know, Erwin, maybe you would like to answer for this one?
Yes, hello. I think we cannot depend on the outcomes of the open call 1 and 2. They will be overlapping in time with the implementation of open call 3. But of course, once they are available, okay, you could look at them. But I think in your proposal, you should not depend on them. On the other hand, the consortium will deliver a platform that has the main features available to create content with a no-code approach and to store it and to plan activities and then to assign the right content to the right person, for instance, during a training assignment, if it's for challenge 1. I hope that's a valid response to the question.
Thank you so much, Erwin. Next one from Natalia Lemarquis. Is there any requirement for the company size in corporation date? So when we talk about the size in our guide for applicants, we have only information that we are looking for research team, or so this is the research organization or the academia research groups or end user. And so we don't have information about the size. So you will find the whole definition in this guide. When we talk about the incorporation date, so the entities must be legally registered before the start of the third open call, so before the 10th of June 2025. So yeah, and from only eligible countries. So also you will find information about that in our guide for applicants. And next one from David. Hi everyone, I have 2 questions in relation to the technical outcomes. Thank you in advance. First one, acknowledging the presented software packages are based in Unity to do the TEO's hardware strictly involve Lynx headsets, or the resulting apps from the use cases could also be validated with standard devices such as Oculus Quest 3 or any other camera-based device, webcam smartphones. And the second one, thus integrating latest AR packages from Unity library such as ARKit, Vuforia, AR, and other computer vision such Barracuda or Google MediPipe also apply for the expected TEOs. This, I know, Mark Curti, maybe you would like to answer for it. It's a more hardware question.
I'll just answer the question about the headset, then it's more software related questions. So regarding the headset, our goal here is to promote a European reference platform. So every development has to be made on the Lynx headset. So that's a requirement. Then if you want to transfer part of the applications to other platforms, that is up to you. But in the scope of this project, it has to be validated on the Lynx headset.
Thank you, Mark. And about software packages, Erwin, maybe you would like to add something?
Well, in general, you could say that the platform has a set of features that do not depend on third-party tools like Vuforia, but you're free to plug in other things if that might enhance your use case. But that's not something that we include in the platform.
Thank you. Okay, next one. Will Lynx kits be provided to the winning entities or need to be purchased externally? So in general, the plan is that the finalists, they will receive dev kits. Mark, I'm right? Would you like to add something?
Yes, the devices will be loaned to the OC3 winners.
Yes, thank you. Next one, another question from Alejandra. In Challenge 2, one of the issues to be addressed by the XR2 platform is planning and performing XR guidance activities. Could you clarify what exactly it means by this? What specifically will you be providing? This question about the platform.
Yeah, so it's a feature that is present in the platform. So it just means that you can, if you select your group of participants, you can register them in the platform, and then you can schedule or plan the different activities. For instance, for challenge 1, it will be about training. You can plan training parts for the people. And while they are performing the training, data will be captured automatically giving you the start and end times, detailed views on steps performed, errors done, stuff like that. And so it will help you to collect the data that you could then use for the analytical part of the project to analyze efficiency, acceptance, which is the second part of the typical work you will do. So it's just a platform gives you a kind of standalone environment to register participants, to schedule activities, and to then look at the data resulting from these activities.
Thank you, Erwin. Okay, let's move to next one from Richard Young. Since you already have XR technologies developed and asked for testing, why are you specific ask for tier 7 or 8? What's your current tier and why a research organization academia is necessary for testing? So in general, it is related to the goals of whole project. So it's related to description of the whole topic and what we have in the grant agreement. I don't know, maybe Mariano would like to add something about, the explanation why we are looking that specific kind of entities in a OC3.
Yeah, well, the idea here is we are asking for TRL7 in order that we can show that the developments that we are doing, has this minimal level of application. That's why we are asking for TRL7 or 8. Mm-hmm. And why a research or academia? Well, we think that the challenges that we are asking for requires could be enhanced, by some research activities that can enhance the whole, developments that you have to achieve. That's the reason why we decided also that you have a consortium between a research academia and the industry partner that can provide all the use cases and testing to be done. That's the reason why we provide these dual, consortiums.
Thank you, Mariano. Okay, next one, we have a continuation of the previous question from Alejandra. So this is the same for capturing task performance data, including step timing, user input, optional, video stream, recording, optional, biometric data based on results from OC1 and OC2. What is exactly going to be provided? Do we have any more? Could we provide more details here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, go on, Erwin. Mm-hmm.
No, well, it's a bit related to what I mentioned before. So I think all of the things that are mentioned will be present. The only thing that might be optional is the biometric data, since that depends on the sensors and software being developed in the previous open calls. And so for that, we say you should not assume that you can depend on those results, but if you can integrate them along your work, that's of course a good thing. But okay, they are not there yet, so you cannot depend on them at the moment. Well, Mariano, do you agree with this?
Yeah, totally agree. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, next one from Charlie Behan. For challenge 4, are the listed features gaze, voice control, SOP, checklist, file importer, operation recording, offline support already implemented in the XR2Industry software platform? Or is it acceptable to develop or adapt an external viewer application that integrates your SDK and meets these two functional requirements? Erwin?
Yeah, so for challenge 4, there is a kind of graphical capturing editing tool that will be provided by the platform. It's targeted to very fine manipulations in clean room and lab environments. But I think we're really looking for collaboration. So if there are suggestions of co-creation, you can mention them. But you have to keep in mind that the focus of this challenge is about applying things. And so the budget should be primarily allocated to organizing at scale, testing out things and analyzing the results. But you could foresee a small effort of co-creation, and then we can work together iteratively.
Thank you, Erwin. Okay, and last one on the chat so far. It is a follow-up question from Alejandra side. I'm sorry, but the answer to my first question is still a bit confusing. The OC2 challenges were formulated very differently, and we understand that the solutions from OC3 must run on the software and hardware using XR headset. How should we interpret this? How can we know if the challenge we plan to address is properly aligned? Could it happen that we choose a challenge that does not have adequate software to support it? Would that disqualify us? Okay.
Well, here, what we are asking for is to develop solutions that will use the platform and the hardware headsets that we are implementing. I don't know if the question it's looking for what are the specification of the software platforms that we are developing or providing. Perhaps, Erwin, you can clarify that.
No, let's say there is indeed a dependency. So what we're looking for is use cases for which the proposals have the real domain knowledge of how would you want to tackle guidance or training or safety measures or the standard operating procedures in these regulated environments. So we're looking for people with the domain knowledge and the need for this kind of activities. And then there are the tools to model these things in the platform. So it's a bit difficult, I think, to know now what the details should be, because we are waiting for your proposals. But it's also to inspire us, so we might still fill some gaps if there would be gaps along the road. But I think with the feature that we have already now, we should be okay. But it's quite a general question, and it's a huge context, of course, depending on the use cases that will be submitted. So I cannot give no concrete response to this, except that we want to really work with people giving us use cases, and we will support the effort, and the effort of the proposals or the project should be about applying what we will deliver, and we will make sure it's possible in the best possible way.
I suspect that perhaps you are asking for what are the specifications of the software platform that we are developing right now, or is being developing.
Yes, Alejandra just added that additional information that yes, it's referred to the specification of software developed. So we have that.
So we can share documentation links about the current version of things for a large part already, but we're still writing the documentation as well to make it more complete. But we can already share a significant part of what's in there.
Yeah, and it's related to the question from Ogun. Yes, can we detail information about the current capabilities of the software and hardware?
Well, so that's what I said. Okay, you can share already what we have. It's quite extensive already.
Okay, I'm not seeing more questions. Maybe only for the chat there is the question, but we already covered these ones about year level and about what kind of research organization academia is necessary for testing. So we covered these ones. Okay, and we have a follow-up question for information from Eugen. So is the links R2 passed through via cameras or holographic like the HoloLens? Mark, would like to?
It's using cameras, so it works the same way as the Oculus Quest 3 or the other video pass-through headsets.
Okay, thank you for explanation. Okay, so we are waiting a few more minutes about other questions. You can use that time. Does it have controllers or just hand tracking?
Mark?
Mark, do you see?
Excuse me, I didn't have it. Can you repeat, please?
Yes, so the question, follow-up question from Ogan, does it have controllers or just hand tracking?
It will have both controllers and hand tracking.
Yes. Okay, so let's decide that we will wait 3 more minutes for other questions. We are waiting for them on a chat. So feel free to put them there. Meantime, I will do the double check that I not missed any question, but I think we covered them. Okay, from David, one last question. Is the current SDK documentation the one in, and there is the link? I think that is the correct one. We can check. Update.
Yeah, this one is directly on the Leaks website, so it's not exactly the same version. It can give you some pointers on where we are right now, but there will be more functionalities coming on. But it gives a good overview of what is expected on the basic version of the SDK.
Thank you, Mark. Yes, because specification is also available on a Links website, yes? Okay, let's wait 2 more minutes. Okay, from Ogan, for R2, there is no specification available.
It's not published yet. It will be before the end of the summer.
Okay. Okay, and 1 more minute.
Anyway, for all the applicants, we will provide more detailed specs, both of the hardware and the software platform that we will provide you for developing the use cases.
And we have next question from Alejandra. Could you please explain what individual mentoring plan consists of? Okay, Katarzyna, maybe you would like to explain how IMP looks like?
Yes, so individual mentoring plan is consisting of deliverables in milestones that you will be obliged at the later stage to deliver with description of the means of verification. It consists of all the information about the further project execution, and also it includes the budget split between the two consortiums and between the milestones.
Okay, thank you. I hope that's clear. Next one from Ogan. Is there any more information of how innovation beyond state of the art will be assessed in regards to content? Are there any other metrics here we should keep in mind? Would like to answer?
Well, regarding this question, what we will have, it's as in previous open calls, we will have a panel of evaluators. So what we are looking for here, it's when we say beyond state of the art, is that you can provide some solutions that are in accordance with the actual state of the art, and we will assess one of the points that will be assessed is how your solution is providing something that is beyond state of the art. We are not expecting that you provide, solutions that are completely innovative beyond state of the art, but we are saying in that we assess one point that will be assessed is if you are providing something that is slightly beyond state of the art. I don't know if I have answered your question. What I'm saying is that we are not expecting that you provide, solutions completely beyond state of the art, but this will be one of the points that will be assessed. The novelty, the novel aspects, and so on of the applications.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mariano. Okay, one last minute. During the external evaluation phase, our external experts, they will assess your application based on these criteria, which you can find in our guide for applicants. So yeah, as Mariano said, we're looking for slightly new state-of-the-art solutions. Okay, next one from David. More questions in relation to the call itself. We are a research team that works with industry. Could the user partners be industry partners for testing pilots of the use cases presented in the proposal for validating the selected OC? If the proposed solutions tackle more than one OC, should one be selected and comment the opportunities, or can more than OC be selected? Okay, would like to answer?
Yeah, I think the first part is indeed the ideal consortium construction, whether it's an end user, an industrial organization that takes the lead in the proposal, or the research team. That's not crucial, but indeed that's the two parties we are looking for that can work closely together to bring in the domain expertise, the need for the thing you want to deliver, in combination with people that can help to create right content and to analyze the results, which is then the research team. For the second part, the way that the call is organized, you can indeed only tackle one challenge, should be focused on one challenge. But as you mentioned correctly, it's of course a benefit if you can indicate that effort done in one of them can be reused in a second one. For instance, a typical thing is training and guidance. In many cases, when you create guidance scenarios, they could be applied in training or vice versa. So that's a good point, but you can only submit on one challenge in reality.
Next one about the software. If extending the software for challenge 4, is WebXR supported on the headset?
Yes, it is supported, but you won't have access to many of the software layers that are developed in the scope of this project. So I'm not sure that it is the best way to develop applications for this project.
Okay, and the next one, can we access the available platforms before the application submission? For instance, to use to create a prototype with a different headset, for instance.
I'm not sure I understand the question.
I think it's about giving a kind of trial period or something to better prepare a proposal, but I don't think we can support that at the moment.
Yes, Ogen add information that he mentioned about software platform. I think that just to test, so it will not possible, yeah, to test that before
No.
our.
But I'll paste a link with the documentation for this activity management and all the stuff. There you have lots of information and screenshots that might give you more information. One moment.
So Erin, you would like to put a link on the chat? Okay.
Yeah, it's in the chat, and so in that it's the set of the complete platform of the part of the platform that we as support care provide. And if you look at the guide and teach sections, these related to the first two challenges. For challenge 4, there's another part of the platform involved for which documentation is still being created.
Thank you, Erwin. Yes, so definitely you can use that info from this website. Okay, and you will have more questions. So maybe you will not just save that email or that link. Please do not hesitate to contact with us by our help desk. So we are waiting for emails from your side. And okay, I'm not seeing more questions on the chat, so I just would like to say thank you for your participation, and we are looking forward for your applications. Yes, so please remember that the deadline is the 12th of August, so we are waiting for your propositions. Okay, so thank you so much for all of you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Right.
Rafael.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice day, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And good luck.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay. I will just stop the webinar and the recording, Kasia. Bye-bye.